Welcome to Hoyt's Bowhunting Whitetails. It's the 29th of October. Conditions feel really good. We've got about a 12 to 15 mile per hour wind out of the northeast. And we're gonna go up into what I would call one of the better spots. This is on that ditch that Carson and I cut out back in January or February. We went in and cut out all the dead trees falling across it so we could get in and out of there a lot easier. So we're gonna go up in there, set our camp, and then we're gonna hang. Unfortunately, we have to hang the stands. I staged them up there in July. So the stands are there, the ladder's there, the base that we use for filming, for putting the camera arm is up there. So we don't have to carry all that stuff, but we still have to carry our camp in and set that. If we tried to come out of there, it's like, yeah, I mean, if it's windy, we could probably pull it off, but the wind is supposed to die down at the end of legal shooting time. And for us to come out of there with all these leaves and going down even through that little ditch, we would make way too much noise. Every deer would know. Then if we tried to go back up in there the next morning, it'd be the same thing. So we've just kind of bit the bullet here. You know, we've learned that it's really hard to come and go on this farm, so we're just gonna sleep there. Carson's excited about it. He loves
adventure hunting.
Yeah, sleeping under the stars. So that's where we're headed, up this draw. There's a lot of trails that crisscross at the head of this draw, kind of on this ditch. And we're gonna stop at the first good crossing going up. So that way the north wind should hopefully not be blowing our scent to any deer downwind, or very many. Because if we kept going, I know there's probably better spots if we go further up the draw, but then we're gonna have crossings that are gonna be downwind of us. So we're just gonna play it a little bit safe, hit the first one and set up there. Hopefully that's good enough. There's a buck that I'd really like to shoot. He's been showing up in daylight quite a bit the last few days in that area. Not, you know, I don't have a camera there, but in that general area, he's fairly active. So maybe we'll get a chance at him this evening. Hoyt's Bowhunting Whitetails is brought to you by Redneck Blinds, Code of Silence Apparel, the Hunt Stand app, Whitetail Institute, research equals results, B3 Archery, Muddy Outdoors tree stands, Stealth Cam trail cameras, My Outdoor TV, and Hoyt. We had to go to plan B. We went all the way up the ditch that we'd sawed out. I was setting the stand. Carson got the camp ready, both bivy sacks, the pads, the bags. And I got both of the stands in the tree and found that one of them was broke. I mean, it's really dangerous. There was an old stand. I should have known better. One of the cables had rusted through that holds the platform. So we left that spot. We'll go back there tomorrow. We'll bring a fresh stand in, and then we'll hit that one tomorrow afternoon, and then the morning, Halloween morning. So we're gonna go to the scrape tree. It's just right up the valley from where we parked. And this is a good spot. There's nothing wrong with this spot. The deer haven't been very active here this year, but you know, that can change quick. Carson is going to give us an update when we get in the tree and talk about the bucks that he's been seeing. He's had a lot of really close calls. Carson keeps complaining about his luck, then he brings his luck to my farm. Now, that's the one thing about luck. It doesn't stay bad forever. It'll turn around soon enough. So we're going to get an update from Carson, and that'll be the bulk of what you're going to see in this episode, unless we get into some good action. Before we settle into the action here, get down to some, hopefully, serious hunting. Carson, let's jump to this past week of hunting that you had. You had some pretty good action.
Yeah, it was a really cool week for me, and I think the footage will show. Chasing the does. Yeah, let's put the shot. Well, that was an incredible sit. We saw, I don't know, 25, 30 deer.
30 deer for sure.
And two of our shooters, one of them right here, that we were probably going to kill until these coyotes started firing up and boogered him out. Carson and I was just bumping does in this field. We got him fired up. Had a really good 4-year-old come through the plot down here.
Buck fight on the other field.
Yeah, we had that scrubby rack buck. Looked like he was a 5 or 6-year-old fighting all these other bucks off. You know, I mean, just a stellar hunt. I mean, we are putting ourselves in the right position. We just haven't had the cards fold our way yet. But now that these coyotes boogered these deer out of this field, we're gonna slip out of the stand here quick. So. Oh yeah, there he is.
Yeah, that's him. He's coming here.
Yeah.
You've got both sides of him.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna come down here and work this scrape, isn't he?
He might. He's on a mission this way.
Is he still coming? Were you on him there?
Yeah.
We've got about 30 minutes left. The thermals are really coming down the valley nice now. The wind was supposed to be out of the north, so that would have been blown this direction anyway, but it was kind of swirling. And now it's just a steady stream coming down. We had the buck that 2 years from now Carson's going to shoot just show up. He found the sheds off that deer back in March up on top of the hill up here to our right.
He's a goofy deer.
He's goofy.
He's goofy.
He is pretty goofy. But those goofy ones are usually the ones that stick around when the beautiful ones that have all the potential, they go off someplace and get killed. So we'll plan on that buck 2 years from now.
Sounds good. If everybody's leftovers, will just run past me and I'll take them.
Here, we'll be hunting leftovers from around the neighborhood. Well, it was fun to see the update, Carson, and looks like you've got some good action there, and hopefully you're not done. I know that you're gonna hunt tomorrow morning. I'm gonna take a little break and do some editing, and then we'll get back to probably go back up in that spot where we set the camp tomorrow afternoon. But tomorrow morning you're gonna get a chance to hunt.
Yep.
So hopefully you can bring us some more action, some more videos. But either way, and we're not done here by any means. I mean, there's half an hour, and there's no reason why even the buck that I'm hunting, I mean, he's just living up on these ridges here to my right. It's not like he's living on a different part of the farm. He could be bedded 200 yards from here right now.
I think we have the goofy buck on camera at the open gate.
Yeah.
Like yesterday or the day before, and he's way over here. So.
Oh yeah, and that's the open gate's just not very far. Yeah, it all fits together once you start looking at the aerial photo. But we're not very far from any of those spots where those big deer that I'm hoping to get a chance at are living. So there's no reason why they wouldn't be down here. But we'll continue our hunt. If anything else interesting happens, we'll definitely show it to you. Otherwise, we're gonna call this our close, and then we'll be back tomorrow up the valley behind us and up in there, where we almost got the stands hung today. We appreciate you joining us here, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow for the next episode of Hoyt's Bowhunting Whitetails. Remember to always dream
Big.